Hello and welcome to another edition of Bacardi TV. I'm Jonty Mark, the Citizens football editor, and I'm here to talk about the weekend's English Premier League action. Starting with the title race, as Manchester City went top of the league, Liverpool drawing with Everton on Sunday, unable to overtake them. Manchester City played Bournemouth on Saturday and won 1-0 with a rather scrappy Riyad Mahrez goal. Bournemouth set up really to defend, and unfortunately if you defend constantly against Man City, eventually they're likely to find a way through you. Pep Guardiola's side in fine form at the moment, just winning the Carabao Cup and now continuing their winning streak in the league. Liverpool played out a goalless draw at Everton, and they've had two goalless draws recently at Old Trafford against Manchester United and against Everton on Sunday. On paper those are not particularly bad results, drawing with two sides that are notoriously difficult to play away to. However, they have fallen behind in the title race, and Jurgen Klopp appears to be feeling a bit of the heat. He had a row with a ball boy on Sunday, who appeared to sarcastically clap him, and then he blamed the wind for the result, which, maybe Jurgen, you should look at your team being unable to score a goal rather than blaming the wind. Mohamed Salah certainly is a bit off the boil at the moment. He missed a couple of opportunities, one-on-one with the goalkeeper that you usually expect him to tuck away, in the end Liverpool created by far the better chances, but they couldn't get the job done in terms of winning the game, and they now sit 1 point behind Manchester City, though they're by no means out. Moving to the battle for the top four in the UK, it finished Tottenham 1, Arsenal 1. Arsenal will be ruining the fact that Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang missed a last-minute penalty, or a last-gasp penalty to win them that game, and also perhaps during the fact that Harry Kane was given a penalty. Well, it was a clear push on him in the area by Shotgun Mustafi, but it was also clear that Kane was offside, and I guess next season when VAR does come into play, that goal would have been ruled out. Arsenal had obviously taken the lead in the first half. Aaron Ramsey, good note for him to sign off with in his last North London derby. He's going to Juventus next season. So he did really well to run from the halfway line, keep his composure and beat Lloris. Maybe Lloris could have done a bit better, but it was a good goal. But Arsenal were unable to press home their advantage and pick up the 3 points. Finally, Manchester United with another brilliant late win at home to Southampton. They just seem to keep going from strength to strength under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Lukaku hasn't been in the best of form this season, but picked up a couple of goals with two fine finishes. It was in fact a tremendous match with some terrific goals. If you haven't caught the highlights, it might be worth checking those out, because that was probably the game of the weekend for goals. Speaking of Manchester United legend Ryan Giggs was in the country this week, was in South Africa this week, and he spoke to the media as part of the Heineken UEFA Champions League trophy tour, and we've got a little clip of him coming up right now.
I'd like to thank you all for joining us to celebrate these unmissable moments of football, soccer, and also the Heineken brand that has been the official sponsor of the UEFA Champions League, believe it or not, for over 14 years now. I'm certainly thankful for when the Union of European Football came up with this amazing tournament, and it continues to capture the entire world. You see it, you'll be seeing it tomorrow. It gets to that business end of the tournament. Teams are going to be going home. That knockout stage, the second round kicks in proper, and that is when you get the real thrust of what this competition is all about.
It's been 3 years with Heineken, and of course with the UEFA Champions League campaign. This is my third one, and every year the brand manages to really take it to the next level. What I love so much about being a part of this campaign is we get to celebrate with the consumers. We really get to dig deep, enjoy the game, but also more than that, you're not just enjoying a UEFA Champions League match, but you're enjoying it in the presence of your favorite UEFA Champions League legends. I mean, we've had Lucas Hadebe at some of our viewing parties. We've got Stephen Pienaar, who's sitting right here. He's going to be with us during this campaign as well. So it's even more exciting than just watching the game, but getting to experience it with the players that made you fall in love with the tournament in its first place.
Say the 2 times that I won it. The first time Wasn't a great game. I didn't play particularly well personally, but if you remember, 2 goals in injury time, going from 1-0 down to winning 2-1. It's the only time that I've ever cried on a football pitch, because the shift of emotion from losing the game, missing out on the treble. So fast forward 2 minutes, we scored 2 goals. Ollie scored, Teddy Sheringham. When the final whistle went, the weight of emotion was just too much, and just went to my knees, and I couldn't stop it. Just tears rolling down my eyes. So that was amazing. And then obviously the next time against Chelsea was completely different. I was older, I was more experienced. I could take it in a lot more, and actually get a lift and get a buzz from the younger players winning it, the Ronaldos, the Rooneys, just seeing their faces. And it was two different finals, 2 different emotions, but yeah.
Okay, there you have it. That was Ryan Giggs speaking to the media this week as part of the UEFA Champions League Trophy Tour. Please remember to like this if you like it, and follow us on our Instagram, Facebook and Twitter pages. Thank you very much.